like a message the Lord said I should just give to my Africa continent. No Africa can succeed alone. Africa needs each other to develop. Tell your neighbor. West Africa needs Southern Africa to develop. Southern Africa needs West Africa to develop. North Africa needs East Africa to develop. And East Africa needs North Africa to develop. No one is self-sufficient. We cannot do without each other. Everyone has a contribution. Whether you are poor, rich, immigrant, everyone has a contribution for the development of Africa at a level we are now. Dear Africa, we should not let other fellow Africa feel unwelcome to our countries. With regard to the issue of illegal immigrants, drugs, and other crimes, our duty is to inform law enforcement agency. That is our duty. Useful information about issues like that in our respective country, our duty to inform law enforcement agencies. It is only when they fail to carry out their duty, which citizen can lawfully protest. When I think about the future of Africa, I have sleepless nights. Within Africa, if we are now fighting ourselves, look at what has happened in other continents concerning Africa. Within continents, there is fight among the youth. Everything looks gloomy, frustrating, hopeless, dark and darksome, dull and sunless. Africa, unite. No Africa can succeed alone. We need each other to develop. So if we cannot understand ourselves within Africa, you mean they will understand us in other continents? Dear Africa, we should not let other fellow Africa feel unwelcome to our countries. Tell your neighbor, fellow Africa. We should not let other fellow Africa feel unwelcome to our countries. Again, no Africa can succeed, can develop alone. When it now comes to issue of people taking drugs to the country or crimes, our duty is to work with law enforcement by giving them useful information about these people that are doing this. That is our duty. But if they now fail to do, then lawfully we can protest. We cannot just live here without remember our nation, South Africa. So the challenges they have. Well, the world should know that every country has their challenges. The wound of one should be the wound of all. When whatever happens in any African country, we should come together. What can we do? Every Africa should be concerned about whatever happens in Nigeria. Every African country should be concerned with whatever happens in South Africa. We should see it as if it's happening in all Africa continent. The wound of one should be the wound of all. Look, every continent is like a human being. Like Africa just like a human being. South Africa may be hand, Ghana may be another hand, Nigeria may be one leg, another country, Benin may be another leg. Well, Congo may be eyes, another country like Elome may be mouth. In this body, if anything happened to this body, any part of this body, the whole body will feel it. Are you with me? Continent is like a human being, like I'm here now. If anything happened to my finger here, just my fingernail, I may likely not come to service. I will feel headache, high blood pressure, fever. This is just my finger. That is the way it should be. Until Africa see their challenges as all. The wound of one should be wound of all. But today, when anything happens to whatever country, Nigeria, it's happened. South Africa, it doesn't happen. Let's go and carry our people. Nigeria, let's go and carry our people. Where you carry your people go? It's Africa. Why can't you come together and redeem our nation, continent, Africa, unite? Tell your neighbor. Tell your neighbor. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Tell your neighbor once again. Tell those who care to listen. People care to listen. Stretch up your hand. Stretch your hand. Unite. We have common enemy. Satan. We have common enemy. Unite. So how can you? Whatever happens in any country, instead of coming together as one and fight the enemy, we have one enemy, camouflage, different. Uniform different. When you carry soldier to war, Nigeria has their uniform different soldier. South Africa will have different uniform as a soldier. But one common enemy, but camouflage different. What is happening there can happen in any country again. Africa, unite. We have common enemy, common flag, different. Tell your neighbor, Africa, unite. We have common enemy, common flag, difference. Camouflage, as you know, is a uniform worn by soldiers. When there is war in any country, different countries will send their soldiers. Each country has their own uniform. Nigeria uniform for soldier is different from South Africa. Ghana own different. Togo own different. That's different. But when they come to a country where they want to fight war, you see the camouflage different, but common enemy. Africa, unite. The wound of one is wound of all. I will not say more than that. Truth is bitter. Africa, unite. We have common enemy, camouflage, difference. So please, we are praying for the nation, and God is in control. Thank you, Africa, unite. Thank you.